Hello, YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is a good old Grandmaster Rabbit here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. The video is titled, When Did the NFL Go from Decades of Tough Guys to 2 Seasons Entitled Pussies? Now, as you see, I'm wearing my San Francisco 49er hat. I am supporting my team. See? And even though Colin Kaepernick failed him, with his antics and stupidity and his actions of ignorance. Now, I've been a big fan of sports for as long as I can remember. I remember watching football every Sunday and Monday, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Holy shit! Whether it's here at my parents' place, or my grandparents' house, or my uncle's house, whatever, we always watched football. And football was a Thanksgiving and a Christmas tradition. Every year, every season. Never missed a game on Thanksgiving or Christmas. And nor missed the Super Bowl. You know. And for nearly a century, the NFL has produced the best players, the toughest guys, from Jim Thorpe to Deacon Jones, Bubba Smith, Dick Butkus, Ronnie Lott, Marcus Allen, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Troy Aikman, Frank Tarkenton, Joe Theismann, Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas, Jim Brown, Junior Seau, Marshall Falk, Rakib Ishmael, Quadri Ishmael, Trent Dilfer. These were tough guys. Emmett Smith, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Bruce Smith, Jim Kelly. Walter Payton, William the Refrigerator Perry, Arthur Craig, Willie Gault, Bo Jackson. These are legends, Hall of Famers. Eric Bieniemy, who played for the Chargers in the early '90s. Come on. Steve the Air McNair, Eddie George. These are tough guys. Shit. Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. These were tough guys. Terrell Owens. There's 2 things they loved: football and our country. And there's one thing they all refuse to do: take a knee. These are tough guys. Whether you're a quarterback, running back, fullback, receiver, strong safety, linebacker, whether you're playing strong safety or free safety, whatever you did, quarterback, running back, guard, you were a tough motherfucker. If you're a guard or a center, you were one tough motherfucker. You're still one tough son of a bitch. Football in our country. And because of that, these guys are Hall of Famers. You think Colin Kaepernick is Hall of Fame material? Fuck no. What happened yesterday? Do you think what happened Sunday? Do you think those guys who kneeled and hid in the locker room during the anthem are worth being in Hall of Fame? Fuck no. Because they all disrespected the flag. The flag should be respected. In my lifetime, growing up, watching football, baseball, or the NBA, not one time have I ever seen a player drop to a knee. Not one time. Ever. Not one time. The NFL, for decades, had the toughest guys ever to put on the uniform. These were tough motherfuckers. Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swann, Roger Staubach. Dale Sayers. These were tough guys. Bubba Smith, Dick Butkus, Deacon Jones, Jim Brown. These were legends who loved the game and our country. Even though Jim Brown's an activist, he never took a knee. He stood up, the national anthem, and he stood there because he was a man. All of them did it because they were men. Even though we had issues in this country over the years, they still stood there with their hand on their heart for the national anthem, and they all respected the flag. The flag was still respected. Now we got these entitled pussies like Kaepernick. So pathetic, even his bobblehead tried to break his own neck. This fucker had more sacks than fucking passing yards. What's up with the Kaepernick? You decide to be a pussy now? 3 teams: the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jaguars, and the Baltimore Ravens. 3 teams are suspended for 3 games. Banned for the postseason. They even fucked up their own draft chances. Pittsburgh Steelers, iconic team, man. The first team to win 4 Super Bowls. The first team to ever win 7 Super Bowls. Iconic. Very iconic team. Iconic team. Like my team. First win 5. Yeah, first win 5. Because there were tough guys Tough guys who played the game they loved, but never took a knee. Never took a knee. Even though there's been social issues over the decades, even to this day, not one player took a knee during the national anthem. Not one guy. Now in baseball, we had the A's. The Oakland A's had a player sneeze. By doing that, he insulted every legend who wore that uniform. And every legend who put on the uniform game of Major League Baseball. Not one guy over the last 100 years ever did it. Not one guy. If Ty Cobb or Babe Ruth saw that guy, that the fucker, kneeing, he would have a hand of a bat up his ass. He had Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb. List goes on and on and on. Legends like Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris. List goes on and on. Warren Spahn, Juan Marshall. Every player who's now a Hall of Famer game in their country. Ted Williams. Ted Williams, one of the toughest guys in the game. They never took a knee. Never. They're standing up there, hand on their heart for the flag. One person ever dissed the flag. Jackie Robinson, the first black ball player, never dissed the flag because he was a man. Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige, these are legends of the game. Hall of Famers. They never took a knee, and they never dissed the flag. They were thankful to play the game they loved because that flag was a symbol, opportunity of a lifetime for these guys. You're legends. You think these little millennials who are playing the game of football or baseball or basketball would be that caliber? Fuck no. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. These are legends who stood up, respected the flag, and sit under how far they came in their life and in their career. Nolan Ryan, first man hit 5,000 strikeouts, a legend, a Hall of Famer, never took a knee. And the man from Texas, Nolan Ryan's a big name in Texas, respected, always loved the flag. Hollywood is full of liberal pansies because they're all pissed off. They still cannot get over the election. Why? How could Hillary lose? We are all voting for her. Really? Yeah.